Hello, in this video, I will explain to you on how to find out this V here, the voltage across this 1 mega ohm resistor using source transformation. So let's take a note here on how source transformation works. So here, if we have a current source in parallel with a resistor, we can transform it into a voltage source in series with a resistor with the same value. So we have this 6 volt and then this 2 ohm, right? So the resistor here is the same value. This is 2 ohm and this is also 2 ohm. So we don't need to worry about the resistor. However, we need to calculate this current and this voltage. So to change the current source into voltage source, we use this formula here, which is the Ohm's law. So V is equal to 1 times R. So if the current is 3 ampere and then the resistance is 2 ohm, so we will get this value 6 volt here, which is the same here. But in the opposite direction, we can also use this. So I will have I is equal to V divided by R. So if we have 6 volt voltage source and 2 ohm resistor, we can change into 6 divided by 2, which is 3 ampere, which is this value here. So we can transform between them. Okay, let's see our circuit here. Here, I have a current source in parallel with this 4 mega ohm resistor. So we can transform it into a voltage source and 2 ohm resistor. And how to do that? We can calculate the voltage, right? So we'll have P is equal to 75 multiplied by 4. Okay, micro and mega, they will cancel each other, right? Because micro is 10 to the minus 6 and mega is 10 to the 6. So we only need to take care of this. And so we will have our V is 150 volt. Good, and we still have this 4 mega ohm resistor. Okay, let's redraw this into voltage source in series with a resistor, right? So we'll have this one here. And our value of P here is 150. Good. Now, what else can we do here? We have this 4 mega ohm resistor. Remember, we don't need to change the value of the resistor, but it is in series now. So we'll have this 4 mega ohm. And then, but then that is connected with this 6 mega ohm resistor. So we'll have 6 mega ohm. Okay, now what else that we can do here? We have this 40 microampere current source and then 200 kilo ohm. And I think I will make it into 0.2 mega ohm to make the micro and mega cancel each other, right? So we can calculate the P here. P is 40 micro multiplied by 0.2 mega. So the micro and mega will cancel each other. So we will have P here is equal to 8 volt. Good, so now we have 8 volt voltage source. Okay, and then how about the sign? Here the current goes there, right? So the positive sign will be here and the negative sign will be here. This part in this arrow is the positive part. This one here is also the positive part here. So you have to be very careful about the sign. And then this 200 kilo ohm here will be in series like this. And that value is, I will write it as 0.2 mega ohm. Mega ohm. And here we will have 8 volt, right? And then we will have this resistor here. I think I will leave it as is. So we will have this 1 mega ohm resistor. And then I will have a 3 volt voltage source. 3-volt voltage source. Okay, so now we have our completed circuit here, like this. And we are looking for this value here, V. Okay, maybe let's clean up our slide first, and we need to find out what V is. Okay, let's see what can we do from here. Okay, now we have this. Let's check if we made some mistakes. 75 times 4 is not 140. That is 300. Okay, so I think I made some mistakes here, so we will have 300 here. Okay, and maybe let's change that into 300 here. So we have 300 volt, and so our circuit here, I will have 300, right? And here we can combine this voltage source, right? Because this will be 300 plus 8 will be 308 minus 3. So I will have 300 and what? 305. So we will have it like this. So we'll have 305 volt. But I will leave the resistor as is because I can use voltage divider, right? So we'll have 4 mega ohm and then 6 mega ohm. 6 mega ohm. And then I will have this 0.2 mega ohm. And also I will have this 1 mega ohm. And this is our final circuit here. And our goal, remember that our goal is to find out what is P, which is this part here, the voltage here. And how to do that? We can use the voltage divider. This is 1 mega ohm divided by all the total series resistors. So I'll have 4 plus 6 plus 0.2 and then plus 1. Then multiplied by the voltage source, which is 305. And I think this is the job of our calculator. So we will have 1 divided by 4 plus 6 plus 0.2 plus 1. And then that is multiplied by 305. And that will be 27.23. So I'll have 27.23. And the unit here will be in volt. And that is our final answer of this circuit because our goal is to find out what is P. So P is 27.23 volt. And I think that's all for this problem. Hopefully I did not make any mistakes during my calculation. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.